afternoon, students. We see your now third chapter, that is square and square root. Already you have studied the chapter indices or exponent. In that we have studied this a raised to m. In this a raised to m, a is called as base and m is called as index. So this you are knowing that in indices the which is a, m is the index. So like that, when we write 2 raised to 3, where 2 is the base and 3 is the index. So these two terms you are knowing what is base and what is index. Now we will see what is square. So square means the base whose index is 2. So when we write 3 raised to 2, their base is 3 and index is 2. So this 2 is called as the square. So we are making the square of 3. So you are knowing how to write this is indices form, how to write in the product form. So product form means multiplication of the number, same 2 times, square means 2 times, so 3 square means 3 into 3. Now 4 square, we are taking only square. So 4 square, this is index form. So we can write in the product form, that is 4 into 4. Means when the index is square, the product will come only 2 times. And if you see that the same numbers are there, means square means it is the product of same natural number. So 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So when index is 2, it is called as square. So square is the product of the same numbers. Means when we say 10 square, it is the product of same number, that is 10 into 10, and that is 100. So 10 square means 100. So like that we can write the square from 1 to 10. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 6 square is 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, and 9 square is 81, 10 square is 100. So square is nothing but it is the natural number which we can write. So if we say that n is the perfect square, then its product we can write in the same number, that is m into m. Then we can say that n is the perfect square. So in short, square means it is the product of the same numbers, that is called as square. Now we see some properties of square. Properties or facts of squares. So to making the square means, now I will write 1 square. So 1 square is 1 into 1, that is 1. 2 square, that is 2 into 2, that is 4. So in this way we can make the square of any number. Suppose we have taken 13 square. So 13 is the base and square means 2 times. So 13 into 13, that is 169. So in this way we can find out the square of any natural number. Now we have to see whether every natural number is the perfect square. We have to check whether every natural number is not perfect square. So if we take 7, so 7 is not perfect square because we cannot write the 7 in the product form of the same number. But if you take 25, then 25 we can write in the product form of the same number, that is 5 into 5. So 25 is the perfect square of 5. So 7 is not perfect square. If we take 19, so 19 also we cannot write in the form of the product of same number. So 19 is also not the perfect square. So we see which numbers will give us perfect square. So the number ends with 2, 3, 7, 8. The numbers which are end with 2, 3, 7, 8 are not perfect square. Means if they are not perfect square, This number ends with these numbers either 2, either 3, 7 or 8. They will be not perfect square. Now I will show you 12. If you take the 12 is not perfect square. So 12 you cannot write in the form of product of same number. We can write 3 into 4, but that is not same number. So the square means we can write the product in the form of same number, then it is called as square. So generally the numbers which end with 2, 3, 7, 8 are not perfect square. Now see, if you take 33, 33 is also not perfect square because we cannot write 33 in the product form of the same number. Then if we take 18, 18 also we cannot write in the form of same number of products, so 18 is not perfect square. So the numbers which ends with 2, 3, 7, 8, they are not perfect square. This is the first property. Now we see which numbers will give us the perfect square. So the numbers which ends with 0, 1, 4, 6, 9, either 0, 1, 4, 6, 9, they are may be perfect square or may not be perfect square. Means numbers ends with these digits or this number. Maybe they are perfect square or maybe they not perfect square. Now we see, if we take the 10, so 10 is the number which ends with 0. But 10 we cannot write in the form of product of same number, so 10 is not perfect square. If we take 24, so 24 is also not a perfect square because we cannot write in the form of same number of product. If we take 229, so 229, the number ends with 9. So this number also we cannot write in the form of same product. So these numbers are not perfect square. So what is perfect square? If we write that number in the form of same product of same number, then it will be the perfect square. Now we see other, means maybe or may not be. Then now we'll see, if you take 100, then 100 is the perfect square because 100 we can write in the same product form, that is 10 into 10. So for this digit 0, 1, 4, 6, 9, maybe the number will be perfect square or not perfect square. Now if we take 64, so 64 is the perfect square because we can write in the product form of same number, that is 8 into 8. If we take 36, then 36 also we can write in the product of same number, so 36 is also the perfect square. And if we take 49, then 49 is also the perfect square, so we can write in the form of product of same number, that is 7 square. So 7 square is 49, 6 square is 36, 10 square is 100, 8 square is 64. So the numbers end with 0, 1, 4, 6 or 9. Maybe they are perfect square or may not be, they are perfect square. Now we see next, third. The square of, if we take odd number, so 7 is the odd number. The square of odd number is always odd number. 7 into 7, that is 49. So we make the square of odd number. So its square is also odd number. If we square 5 square, 5 is odd number. So its square is also the odd number. So square of the odd number, square of odd number is odd number. Means if we make the square of odd number, then answer which you are getting or square which you are getting, that is also odd number. Now see, if you take the 11 square, 11 is odd number, so 11 into 11, that is 121. So 120 is also odd number. So next property is that the square of any odd number is also the odd number. Means if you make the square of odd number, then the answer which you are getting, that is also a odd number. Now we see next. If we take even number, suppose we have taken 6. So 6 square, 6 is even number. So 6 into 6, that is 36. Means square of the even number is even number. Or if we take 8 square, so 8 square is 8 into 8, that is 64. So if we make the square of even number, the answer is also even number. If we take bigger number, suppose 14 square, so 14 square is 14 into 14, that is 196. So square of any even number is also even number, and square of odd number is also a odd number. Means if we make the square of even number, the answer is also even number. If we make the square of odd number, answer is also odd number. So square of even number, square of even number is also even number. So we are saying the two properties. If we make the square of even number, it is also even number, and if we make the square of odd number, then it is also a odd number. So these are the some facts or properties of the square number. Now we proceed the next. The next is the square of any number. If we take any number square, suppose we have taken the 3 square. So square of any number is equal to sum of the first n odd numbers. If we make the, now this is the square number, 3 square is 9. So this is the square number is 9. This is the sum of the first odd numbers. Now I will show you how this is. So first odd number before that is 1. Then second odd number is 3. Then third odd number is 5. So if we add this odd number before that, then it is the sum of the odd number before that. So the square of any natural number is the sum of the first odd numbers, first n odd number. So 9 is the square of 3, and it is the sum of the first odd numbers, n odd number, that is 1 plus 3 plus 5, that is 9. So this is one more property. Square of any natural number is equal to sum of the first n odd numbers. The property is like this: square of any number is equal to sum of first n odd numbers. Means if we take the square of any number, it is the sum of first n odd numbers. I will show you one more example. If we take 4 square, 4 square is 4 into 4, that is 16. So this 16 is the addition of first n odd number. So first odd number is 1, second odd number is 3, then odd number is 5, then next number is 7. So if you add this, so square of any number is the sum of the first n odd number. 1 plus 3, 5, 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16. So square of any natural number is the sum of its first n odd number. That is one property. Now one more I will show you how this property is correct or how it is proved. If we see the 6 square, so 6 square is 6 into 6, 36. So we have to show that the first which odd number, so the addition is coming 36. So first odd number is 1, then it is 3, then it is 5, then it is 7, then it is 9, then it is 11. So if we add this in 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16, 16 plus 9, 25, 25 plus 11, 36. So square of any natural number is equal to sum of the first n odd numbers. So 36 is equal to addition of these first n odd numbers. One more I will show you. If we take 8 square, 8 square is 8 into 8, that is 64. So sum of the squares of any natural number is sum of the first n odd number. So first odd number start from 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15. So this is the addition of first n odd numbers. Now you check 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16, 16 plus 9, 25, 25 plus 11, 36, 36 plus 13, 39, 39 plus 5, 4, 39 plus 5, 20, 49 plus 5, 54 and 10, 64. Once again check 15 plus 13, 20, 28 and 10. 38 and 11, 39, 39 and 9, 48 and 7, 55, 5, 63, 33 and plus 1 is 4. So any number squares is equal to sum of the first odd number. That is the next property of this. Now we will see the next property. The number which ends with unit place 1 or 9, whose number is unit place is 1 or 9. If you make the square of this, the unit place is again 1, means the numbers whose square we are making, whose unit place is 1 or 9, then the unit place of square number is also 1. Or we will see second 3 square, then it will not come 9 because unit place is not 1 or 9. So this rule is for only the numbers which ends with the 1 or 9. So 11 square is 121. So number ends with unit place 1 or 9. Its square also ends with 1 or 9. One more example you see. Suppose 19 is there. 19 square is 19 into 19. That is 361. So the numbers whose ends or unit place is 1 or 9, its square number, when we make the square, in square number also it is 1. So in this way, this is the, we can find out whether it is perfect square or not. So number which ends with 1 or 9, they are a perfect square of this. One more we see in that from there only. If number ends with 2 or 8, means its unit place is either 2 or 8, then its square, when we make the square, the number will come 4. Now see, 2 square, that is 4, 8 square, that is 64. If we take 14, 14 square is 196. So when we make the square whose unit place is 2 or 8, the square will, its unit place will come only 4. One more you can see, 18 square whose square is 324. So when you make the numbers which end is 2 or 8, in the square, when we make the square, the unit place is either 4 only, means the when number ends with 2 and 8, the square number which ends with the 4. So like that, when we say 324 is the perfect square because its end is or its unit place is 4. 64 is the perfect square because its unit place is 4. Now, next property is if number ends with 3 and 7. If number ends with 3 and 7, the square number is ends with 9. This unit place of number which we are making the square is either 3 or 7. Now see, suppose 13 square if I make, so 13 square is 169. So in the square of that numbers end with 9. If we take 17, 17 square is 289. So its square which ends with 9. If we take 23, then 23 square is 529. So numbers ends with or unit place of a number is either 3 or 7. Then its square when we make this end or unit place is 9 only. So from that we can conclude that the number whose unit place is 9, it is a perfect square. So in this way we are studying the different properties of. Now one more we study from this so that we can finish all these properties of square. Now remaining numbers are 4 and 8. The number ends with 4 or 8. The square ends with 6. If the number whose unit place is either 4 or 8, when we make the square, its number is end with 6. Now we see 14 square. So 14 square is 196. So see, if the unit place is 4, then square will end with 6. Now 8. 8 one more see 24 square, that is 576. So the number ends with the 4. Don't take 8, only 4. The numbers end with 4. Then the square will end with the 6. So 14 square is 196. 24 square is 576. So in this way we can find out whether the given number is perfect square or not. By seeing the unit place of that square number, we can find out it is perfect square or not. Square is nothing but it is the product of same number, means 9 is the square of 3 because 3 into 3 that is 9. 25 is the square of 5 because 5 into 5. So square means it is nothing but the product of same numbers, and from that we can find out whether the given number is perfect square or not. Thank you.